Yo, welcome back to the Casuals Podcast. Nick and Gbaby.
Yes, sir.
Last episode we ran through the AFC South a little bit. Today's episode, yeah, very quick one. Not much to talk about. Today is looking like AFC West. Gonna break down that division a little bit. Before we jump into that, LeBron gets paid today.
Big old contract.
Yes, he's gonna be playing forever.
He's the most earned NBA player of all time.
Yeah, that's what it says. I'm looking here. LeBron James has now earned $532 million in his NBA career. That's the most of any player ever.
Let me get a quick mill.
Yeah. Hey, shout out LeBron. Yeah, I mean, with this, we were talking a little bit before. That guarantees him to be flirting with free agency probably when Bronny comes into the league.
Yeah.
Anywhere that Bronny gets drafted, he's probably going to follow.
It was 2 years and he has option for a third?
I know it was 2 years. I didn't read that much into it. Yeah, that sounds right, though. Yeah.
You better hope you get the first pick that year.
What other news we have here?
Booty General came out with a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Man, like.
General Booty from Oklahoma, quarterback, released his merch today. What was it? Booty Call?
Booty Call. Was that official Oklahoma?
That's probably part of his NIL.
I wish my name was Booty.
You get hella money from that.
Honestly.
Antonio Brown, his CTE is finally starting to kick in. He just ran bullshit on Twitter. He's calling out Tom Brady he's taking his little absence, personal reasons. He said, it's funny how Tom Brady controls the entire NFL and gets off until August 20 due to personal reasons. He puts that in quotes. I hope you all see the difference with how the Bucs treated him compared to how they treated me. He said, still no justice for the real. And I think this is Tom Brady's manager or agent or something, but he said he'll smack him. He said, boy, stop playing.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, it is Tom Brady.
It is Tom. Yeah. I'd let Tom Brady. If I was the coach, I'd let Tom Brady do whatever he wants to do.
Oh, yeah.
So
in that weak division,
exactly. He can take till week 6 off, and they'd probably still win that division. Yeah. So AB off the rails.
That's about all the headlines, right?
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, Derwin James got paid.
Derwin James, highest paid safety now?
Yeah, I mean that runs the safety market up a bit. But we'll get more into that when
that's a little interesting because he hasn't played that much in the past 2-3 years.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like he's definitely worth the money, but
definitely, yeah.
For him not to play the last 2-3 years, it is somewhat questionable. But
right, I mean, and Jesse Bates still hasn't got paid.
Oh, so that's kind of crazy.
That's probably pushing his buttons a little bit. We'll jump into it.
I was about to say, yeah, let's just get right into it.
All right, so we
got
AFC West. Yeah, AFC West. We got Denver up first. Come on, give me my Broncos. I got them at 11-6. Last year they went 7-10.
That's actually they did a lot better last year than I thought they were going to.
Yeah, I stopped watching their games halfway through. It was so hard to watch. Trying to root for the Broncos and the Pirates at the same time. It's never a good outcome.
Say, you never have a good day.
Yeah, I never have a good day. Their over-under is 10.5. I'm obviously hitting the over.
I think they can go over.
I think they can go higher than 11, to be honest. But what do you have them at?
I also have them at 11-6.
11-6. Yeah. I mean, they didn't have that big of a draft just because they traded all that picks for Russell Wilson. Yeah. Obviously, Russell Wilson, the big pickup here. Big mental rep guy. Yeah, takes a lot of these mental reps. I don't know, but I'm gonna trust him on it.
I would too.
I mean, Russell Wilson, do your thing, bro. Looks like they lost a lot. Lost a lot in the secondary, even though Patrick Team's probably gonna lock that down. That's all good. They lost a couple guys in the Russell Wilson trade, but.
Yeah, they did give up a lot for Russell Wilson. But I mean, it is Russell Wilson.
It is Russell Wilson. I'm not that pressed about it. I'm sad to see Noah Fant go. I liked him.
Yeah, Noah Fant was tough.
Other than that,
who's the new tight end? Isn't it like Ubala-Gemi or something like that.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Some whack stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce Albert O.
Albert O.
That's what the beat recorder calls him. I don't think he knows how to say his name either.
Do you think with them being their first year losing a lot of defense, do you think they're a contender to win the division?
Yeah, definitely.
Who do you think has a better shot at winning the division, the Raiders or the Broncos?
Broncos.
Oh, okay.
I like the Raiders.
I like the Raiders too. Josh McDaniels,
they're missing the playoffs.
No,
but I like them. Yeah.
So wait, so you have them at 11-6. So the Broncos making the playoffs for you?
Yeah, as a 7 seed.
Okay.
What about you?
I have them at the 5 seed.
Okay. Respect. Yeah, I have. I wanted to work it out that all AFC West people, like all AFC West teams, make the playoffs. I think that could even be a possibility.
It's definitely a possibility.
I mean, all 4 teams have the right team to do it, but I mean, week 1, Broncos, Seahawks.
They're torching. And that's Monday night too.
It is? It is, yeah.
It's a Monday night game.
That's going to be a good game. And they're at Seattle.
Russell Wilson's down for 500 yards. 5 touchdowns, 500 yards.
Oh, Russell Wilson back in Seattle. That's going to be a huge game.
And then they play Houston in Denver. That's another easy win.
Yeah. And they play Niners at home, Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a tough game, but
I was going to say, I don't know.
I mean, after that, it's Niners, Raiders, Colts, Chargers.
I was going to say, they got a tough 4 weeks there.
But then it's like Jets, Jags, bye, Titans. I mean, not a horrible schedule, but like with this new team, I think they can definitely do it. And I like what Nathaniel Hackett's doing. He's a fun dude.
Yeah, I think out of all the teams in the division, this is probably behind the Chargers. I think this is most for sure playoff team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do want to see what Nathaniel Hackett brings to that offense, like how he's gonna not offense, just to the team basically.
You see what Melvin Gordon said today? Let me find it.
Yeah.
He said, hold on, let me find it. Where is it? He said the coaches want Javonte Williams to be the guy.
Yeah, I did see that. Basically saying, I'm old as dirt. I need your shot. Give the rookie a shot. Give him a chance. I like Melvin Gordon, though.
I also like Melvin Gordon.
I feel like he's just a good dude.
They split pretty much 50-50, though, last year, didn't they?
I think it was like exactly 50-50.
I think it'll be more like 75-25.
Oh, definitely. They need a little bit of burst, and new guys can bring that definitely. They lost Tim Patrick early. Injuries always kill them. Injuries always kill them in the preseason. This year they lose Tim Patrick, ACL. I think he's done for the year. And then they just lost their linebacker in the preseason game. They played that preseason game. They started like 4 of their starters, and only 4, the whole like offense, defense, everything. 4 starters they started, and one of them got hurt. I mean, tough luck, but
Russell Wilson has some bad injury history too.
He does a little bit. If they can hit their ceiling, I have him top 3 in MVP voting.
Their ceiling, yeah.
Yeah.
I think their ceiling is winning the division.
Yeah.
I think that division's up for grabs.
I'm higher on the Bills. So I think that even at their ceiling, they lose in the AFC Championship to the Bills.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, Russ got to go off. Could win that division.
Yeah. I mean, if they have another good defensive year and Russell Wilson plays like he was like 4 or 5 years ago, then easy win that division.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those divisions where each team is so good you could number them any way you want, and I wouldn't really think anything of it. I feel like it's anyone's division. Usually, when you say that, it's anyone's division because they're all ass. Oh yeah. At their floor, I mean, Russell Wilson's like maybe he gets hurt again, or maybe he's just plays like he did last year.
I was going to say, kind of has a bad year. And
like an average year, yeah.
New scheme, new situation.
Yeah, because
new weapons.
Right. With that offense, with that division, they could easily miss the playoffs if he's average.
Yeah. I don't think they will, though. I think they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they are, too.
Unlike the next team, though, the Chiefs. I don't have the Chiefs making the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah. I got the Chiefs under 500.
Really?
I had the Chiefs at 8-9.
Really? That's hot.
To me, they lost too many weapons on offense, and they lost their two best defensive players.
Yeah. I know, and their defense was shaky to begin with.
And I like Mahomes. I think obviously Mahomes is a top 5 quarterback. That's definitely without a question. But I don't think he's like Tom Brady-esque where he's able to just carry a team like that.
Yeah.
Because Tom Brady was out there throwing to like Division III guys, and he's still making the Super Bowl.
I know.
I don't think Mahomes can do that, to be honest.
They're picking up random homeless people, and Brady was making it happen. Yeah, I got him going 11-6. Last year they went 12-5. I mean, you got to have someone to replace Tyreek Hill, and it was supposed to. Everyone was riding Mecole Hardman's meat all preseason, saying because he's fast, he's going to replace that role, but he just went down with injury today, so that kind of sucks. Yeah. But
they also have a hard schedule.
Yeah,
like the Cardinals, the Colts, I would say is a toss-up game. The Bucks, the Bills, the Niners.
I mean, you look at those first 7 weeks before their bye. I feel like those are all toss-ups.
To me, those are all toss-ups.
Looking at it now, yeah.
Before their bye.
Before their bye, I have them going, 6-2?
Really? I have them at 2-6 before their bye. Or no, isn't that 2-5? Yeah, I have them at 2-5 before their bye.
2-5, really?
Yeah.
I'm going 5-2. I mean,
who do you have on?
Well, because they play Cardinals week 1 and they don't got D-Hop.
Yeah, but they have Hollywood Brown though.
Hop.
Hollywood Brown was held back.
He was held back. Yeah, I can get behind that, but I mean, you're going from Lamar to midget Lamar.
Yeah, but the new Call of Duty hasn't come out yet.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, so Kyler Murray might be on a little tear. That is true. And then
it's like typical Kyler Murray. The first half of the season, he's insane. In the second half, they choke.
Exactly. It's scientifically proven. Somebody made charts on that. Whenever the Call of Duty drops, he drops too. Yeah, I have them beating the Cardinals though. I got them splitting with the Chiefs, so I have them taking that win at home in week 2.
Yeah.
I got them beating the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I got them beating the Bucks.
Okay, that's
at Tampa, Sunday Night Football. No?
It's Tom Brady against a bottom half defense. Stop it.
Yeah. I praised Tom Brady the last couple episodes, so I can't really say much about that. And then I have them splitting with the Raiders, so I'll take that one at home, Monday Night Football. I have them losing the Bills, and I have them losing at the Niners, week 6 and 7, before the bye.
Yeah, see, I have them losing to the Cardinals week 1, losing to the Chargers week 2, beating the Colts, losing to the Bucks, beating the Raiders, losing to the Bills, and then losing to the Niners.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that's bad.
And then coming off the bye, they got, I would say, their 2 easiest games, the Titans and the Jags.
Right. And then down the stretch, they get the Texans, too, and the Seahawks.
Yeah, but then they got to play the Chargers again. They have to play the Rams. They got to play the Bengals. They still have to play the Broncos twice after the bye. You got to play the Raiders again. I think it's definitely... I feel like my prediction... I mean, obviously, I think it's right because I predicted it. But I feel like even as a ceiling, I still think 8-9 is...
Their ceiling?
No, not their ceiling, but it's within... I wouldn't say it's too far off.
You think they're winning 10... You think at their ceiling they win 10 games?
I think at their ceiling they're 11 wins, 10, 11 wins, and they're a wild card team.
Really? You're not high on them at all.
I don't have... Now, I think I'd take the Broncos and the Chargers before I take the Chiefs to win the division.
Yeah, I have them... What's that? Third in the division? Second in the division? I think... Yeah. I have Chargers, Broncos... I have them all 11-6 except for the Raiders, but the way it worked out. I think with seating and stuff. They got Juju.
I don't know how I feel about Juju.
Yeah, we hit a little bit on that.
A little bit,
before,
yeah.
But I don't know. Juju's one of those guys where I always see him as a number 2 until he proves to me that he can be number 1. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I like Juju, but I don't think he's replacing Tyreek Hill.
Oh my God, no. Hell no. They also said, let's sign every 40-year-old that still has 10 years out of their prime. Carlos Dunlap, Danny Shelton. I was playing with those dudes on Madden Mobile in like the 7th grade. They got Ronald Jones from Tampa.
I like Ronald Jones.
I like Ronald Jones too, but
He hasn't really touched the field in like 2 years. So who knows what he's going to look like.
Valdez Scantling from Green Bay. Oh man, yeah, they lost a lot on defense. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, they lost him to the Dolphins. One of their corners, Travarius Ward, Tyrann Mathieu in the secondary.
Yeah,
rough. That's rough. I don't know. Supposedly Tyrann Mathieu's balling out in Saints.
That's what I've been hearing. I mean, Tyrann Mathieu is just a baller.
No.
What about what they do with those draft picks that they got from the Tyreek Hill trade? Did they draft anybody good, like crazy?
They crazy. They got a corner from Washington, Trent McDuffie.
Mm-hmm.
I know him and Kyler Gordon. I think it is the 2 corners that were drafted out of Washington. They were. I know Washington's secondary was pretty good. Washington as a whole sucked, but I know their secondary wasn't that bad. George Karlaftis. From Purdue.
I feel like he's decent.
I think he is pretty good. I think he was making a little bit of noise in the preseason game. I think. I remember seeing a little bit about it. I didn't watch much of that game. Yeah, they did lose a lot of good talent out of that. You remember Justin Ross? Wide receiver out of Clemson?
John Ross?
Justin Ross from Clemson. Like he was what was he? He was undrafted out of this year. He played with like Trevor Lawrence and stuff too.
Then it sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, he was undrafted, went to the Chiefs, and then was kind of balling out in their camps and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he had to get foot surgery, so he's on IR. But that would have been a story, though. That would have been crazy. Yeah. What do you have as like a ceiling for them? Well, I guess we already talked about that. I guess you already.
Yeah, wild card team. I don't think they can win the division.
What about a floor then?
Honestly, with some of their games, 6-11.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
but I mean, that's floor. That's losing both to the Chargers, losing both to the Broncos, and then right there, that's 2 losses. So they're at 6. That's 6-11 right there. So,
yeah.
I think 6-11 is an absolute floor. I don't think it'll happen, but
I guess I haven't discussed my ceiling yet. I think that Hardman injury, but I feel like if they find a way to utilize him and they don't miss Tyreek Hill at all, I don't think that's possible. I don't think you can just kind of brush that dude off.
No.
One of them dudes.
And he works so well with Patrick Mahomes because they both just run around in circles until one of them makes a play.
Yeah, right. But for the floor, I got if their defense, obviously their defense might struggle, especially in the.
Well, I mean, you saw it last year too, and that's when they had Tyrann Mathieu.
I know.
There was a point halfway through the year they were like, "Are the Chiefs even going to make the playoffs?"
I know, because they started off the season slow.
Yeah. And
I don't think if they do that again, I think they're done.
Yeah, no. Especially with the teams in the division getting better.
Yeah. They gotta, they could afford to be trashed last year because you knew you were beating the Raiders and the Broncos twice. Yeah.
Although didn't they split with the Raiders? I feel like the Raiders went in to Kansas City and won, but I could be wrong.
I'll take your word for it. Got the Chargers next.
This is my favorite team in the division.
Yeah, dude. If you just look at who they got, like my God, last year they went 9-8 somehow. I got them going 12-5.
I also have them at 12-5.
Yeah, I have them winning the division by a game on everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, they had a really good offseason. I mean, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
Two big names right off the bat. They didn't lose much. 2 linebackers, but kind of do without.
Yeah.
Not huge names. In the draft, they didn't. Zion Johnson,
not
offensive
bad.
lineman, not bad. I think he's probably for depth. I don't know who they have there.
I was supposed to say off the top of my head, I have no idea. No idea.
Isaiah Spiller, I like him at a Texas A&M running back.
Yeah,
he runs pretty good. He's because they have. I feel like they have Eckler, and then it's just kind of blah.
They got Justin Jackson.
Something like that. No, I know we're on the same page. We're on the same page. I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I think he lights up that room a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think this team is basically there. I mean,
they have a very good team.
If you can't win with this team, then you got someone's got to get fired.
I mean, they have a tough schedule though.
In that being in that division, I think anyone's gonna have a tough schedule. And what do they play? NFC West for out of division?
They play so like out of division they have the Jags, the Texans, the Browns before Deshaun comes back.
Okay.
The Seahawks, the Falcons, but then you play the Niners, the Cardinals, the Dolphins, the Titans, the Colts, and the Rams.
Yeah.
And that's all in the second. That's all those tough games are after the bye. I
know. And Staley, their head coach, has a tendency to choke. So that does not look good going down the stretch. I think for a ceiling, Herbert could win MVP.
For a ceiling, they make the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think absolute ceiling.
Yes, as a ceiling, I think Herbert is like MVP or top 3 to MVP. I mean, I'd still give it to Josh Allen over him.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen's a dog.
To say if all were quarterbacks this year, to say the top 3 MVP candidates are Josh Allen, Herbert, and Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
their ceilings. That's not crazy to say.
Nah.
I mean, it very well could be Bills Chargers.
And that, yeah.
Championship.
Although, as a floor, though, I think they definitely there's an opportunity there that they miss the playoffs.
Yeah. I have this here, like, their floor is just straight to the point. They choke again and get bounced first round.
So you still haven't making the playoffs?
Oh, yeah.
I think with the second half, I think you like Colts, Rams, Titans. I'm not high on the Titans, but I still think with Derrick Henry, something could happen. The Dolphins, the Cardinals, the 49ers. Like, I think those are all games that they can lose.
If you want to bring up the Dolphins, shout out Tua again. Tua today he threw his 5th pick in 2 days. That's tough. And now he's crying, wanting to play in the preseason game to make up for it. But
Jimmy G to the Dolphins.
You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Jimmy G to the Dolphins.
What's next? Raiders.
The Raiders are next.
Raiders are going to be a fun team.
I like the Raiders.
I like the Raiders too.
New head coach Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, that offense.
I like
the Belichick way. I got him going 11-6.
That's crazy that you have them 11-6 and still missing the playoffs.
Yep.
I have them at 10-7 and making the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last year they went 10-7. Yeah, I got them missing the playoffs. See here.
Just wait till we get the AFC North. I got some questions about your predictions there.
For what?
The AFC North.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, but the way this I have them all going 11-6. The way that fell, Raiders missed playoffs as an 8 seed.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Because I have Chargers 12-5. Yeah. I have Chiefs, Broncos, and Raiders all going 11-6, and they all split with each other in division.
Yeah.
the way this worked out, Raiders missed the playoffs and they're 8th seed.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Is that a hot take? Would you say Raiders miss playoffs?
No,
No.
because I feel like the consensus around like the league and stuff is that the Raiders are going to be the only team from that division to not make the playoffs. But I think they're going to make the playoffs over the Chiefs.
I forget who it was. Somebody early said his hot take of the year was Raiders miss the playoffs. Everyone was freaking out about it.
Hot take.
Everyone was freaking out about it, and I was like, "That's not."
I don't think
that's crazy to say.
I think their ceiling though is win the division. Derek Carr, top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. It doesn't make sense because I have them missing the playoffs, but their ceiling could be like Derek Carr, dark horse MVP.
He was like that like a couple years ago, and then he didn't he like break his ankle or something in like the last week of the season?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That's back when they were in Oakland.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but like to me, this team only got better.
Yeah.
You bring in the best wide receiver in the NFL, Devontae Adams.
Definitely.
And he's already played with Derek Carr before.
They lit it up at Fresno State. There was a graphic showing their stats in just like, what was it, a year or two? They were putting up numbers that looked like they've been together for like 5. That was crazy. I mean, when you're playing in the Mountain West, it's hard to throw up a couple 1,000 yards.
But still.
But still, I mean, that was one of my questions. Like, if they can click year one, like, that's going to be scary.
I think they'll click. They have a decent run game.
Yeah.
I think Josh Jacobs, Kenny Drake, decent run game. I think their defense isn't bad.
I don't think their defense is bad now.
I mean, it would be
they got Chandler Jones too.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with Josh McDaniels, how that defense looks. Because he's a big offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I want to see that offense. I'm wondering if it's going to be.
I'm excited for that offense. Because you got Devontae Adams, you have Hunter Renfrow, you have Darren Waller.
Right.
Derek Carr's an underrated quarterback.
Yeah.
And I like their run game too. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not high on Josh Jacobs.
Interesting.
I've never drafted in fantasy. I stay away from him. I don't like him. But I like I guess their run game's not. It's definitely better than some teams, some other teams.
Like the Bills. I think Josh Jacobs and Kenny Drake are better than Devin Singletary and James Cook. Yeah. I mean, that's without including Josh Allen. But
yeah. If you're just doing running back for running back and not doing anything else with it, that's
yeah.
I mean, look like they lost that much. I mean,
I think that's with every team in this division is like that except the Chiefs. I think every team got better except the Chiefs.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah.
So I don't understand. I feel like it's kind of crazy to say the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs, in my opinion.
It's like one of those Brady things though. Like you can't bet against Mahomes. I'm not one of those like 12-year-old kids that's going to ride Mahomes, but like can't bet against Mahomes.
To me, I just don't see a way they make the playoffs. Even if we're saying even if only 2 teams make it from that division, I don't think it's the Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs are one of those teams. Or sorry, even if 3 teams make the playoffs from that division, I don't think one of them's the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah. And you got to think about it. It's not like everyone's saying all of them could make the playoffs, and that's true. But like you still have the Dolphins, you still have the Browns, Bengals. You say the Ravens. I don't like the Ravens, but you got the Colts, the Titans. I mean, you have Derrick Henry, who is, in my opinion, the best running back in the NFL.
Definitely.
So I think you can make.
I mean, I would probably say
I don't 1A,
1B.
I don't think it's as
Jonathan Taylor.
Wait, Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry.
1A, 1B.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
And I feel like you could put them either or, and I wouldn't really care.
I feel like I'd rather have Derrick Henry than Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have Jonathan Taylor.
Really?
He can do more.
That's your fantasy football mindset getting into things.
He can do more though. I mean, Derrick Henry can definitely just like make.
Yeah, but I'd rather give Derrick Henry the ball 30 times a game than Jonathan Taylor the ball 30 times a game.
Would you rather give Derrick Henry the ball 30 times a game, just running the ball, or would you rather give
15 and 15?
Or would you rather give Jonathan Taylor 20 carries, 10 catches?
Derrick Henry 30 and 30. Because Derrick Henry can get through the front seven. I don't think if Josh Taylor doesn't get a big hole, he's not getting through the front seven.
You don't think so?
No. He's like 5'6". Derrick Henry's
the guy just led the league in rushing yards last year.
That's all like sweeps and tosses.
All sweeps. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna say Jonathan Taylor.
The only reason he led the league in rushing is because Derrick Henry got hurt. Derrick Henry's like 6'5", like 800 pounds.
No, I said. I mean, Derrick Henry's making anyone eat the turf.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, I'd rather have a back that can do more.
I just think in a one-on-one scenario, both of them running full steam, it's easier to tackle Jonathan Taylor than it is Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
which is why I'm sticking with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean, I see your side. I ain't agreeing with you, but I see your side. I think a big factor back to the Raiders, I guess, kind of sidetracked, but like if Derrick Henry can stay consistent, like he doesn't have to like light the world on fire, but
no,
I mean if he can stay consistent, I think their defense can do enough. I'm saying this, but I have them missing the playoffs, so I think.
But you still have them at 11-6, though.
I think they're definitely a 10. I think any team in that division is a 10-win team.
Not the Chiefs.
At least.
Not the Chiefs.
Yeah. I had to disagree, but I think any team in there.
What makes the Chiefs so much better than the Raiders?
Mahomes is just that dude. Like,
okay. Hold on. Let's go down the line. So Mahomes or Carr?
Hold on.
No.
Mahomes. But hold on. Let me say something before you do this.
Yeah.
What experience, like we're talking like playoff wise, like any experience wise, does Derek Carr have like on Mahomes? I guess other than getting bounced in like the first round of the playoffs.
I just can't. Technically, he doesn't have any experience over Mahomes because Mahomes has won a Super Bowl. But at the same time, Mahomes is also what?
Mahomes has also like choked a couple times.
I was about to say they've lost. He's won in. He's 1 and 2 in the Super Bowl. 1 and 3 in the Super Bowl. Because they beat the 49ers. They lost to the Bucks. They lost in the AFC Championship last game to the Bengals. They lost in the AFC Championship to the Patriots like before the year before they won it.
All right. Let me get the position rundown.
Derek Carr, Mahomes.
Okay.
CEH or Josh Jacobs? Or are you saying Ronald Jones is the starter? Ronald Jones or CEH?
I'll take.
No, let's go. We'll just do committee.
I'll say that. I'll say that.
CEH and Jones or Jacobs.
I'll take Chiefs room.
Interesting. I'd take Kenyon Drake and Josh Jacobs personally.
I don't like Josh Jacobs. Kenyon Drake is washed and injury prone.
Hating. Darren Waller or Travis Kelce?
Kelce.
But it's like a
1A. Like you can.
It's like a two of the top 3 tight ends.
Yes. So that's
arguably top 4 if you want to throw Mark Andrews in there.
Yes. You can. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a huge gap. Juju or Devontae Adams?
Would it be crazy?
Yeah.
Nah.
Get out of here.
No. Definitely Devontae Adams. I mean, that's the best receiver in the league.
Hunter Renfrow or Mecole Hardman just got hurt, so we'll still say Mecole Hardman.
No, I'm definitely taking Hunter Renfrow.
I mean,
but
who's Zay Jones or Valdez Scantling?
I like Valdez Scantling,
but I mean, I'd say it's close. I wouldn't say there's a huge gap between Zay Jones and Valdez Scantling.
I think, yeah.
And then which defense is better?
That's.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'll give you this. If you compare Josh McDaniels and Andy Reid, I'm taking Andy Reid any day of the week. Yeah. But I still think on paper, I like the Raiders way better than the Chiefs.
Yeah, when I first went through and did it just off the dome, I was not high on the Chiefs. I had the Chiefs at like that 8-win mark. But
I think it's easy to think the Chiefs are going to be so good because they've been so dominant the past 5 years. But they lost so much, and they didn't really get anything back. Like their big signing was Juju, and it's sad. Like he's not replacing Tyreek Hill.
I don't think so. For the Raiders, I have for their ceiling. We talked a little about Derek Carr MVP. For their floor, I have.
Missed the playoffs, or
they're
like 9-8, 8-9.
Even if they still win 10 games and miss the playoffs, I don't think that's that crazy to say. No. Or they make the playoffs, but I think they're a first round exit.
Yeah, I say their ceiling is probably AFC Championship though, as like absolute best. Because the way I have it here, just looking at it. They played the Chargers week 1, and you've already played them twice. So I think that could be... it'll be in LA, but I think that's a winnable game. And then if they win that one, I have them playing... Let me see here. Hold on. Give me a second.
Idiot timeout.
If they win that game, they'll end up playing the Bills, which... I don't think they'll win, but I don't think it's crazy to say that they lose or that they win. I don't think they will, but I don't think it's crazy to say that they could.
Bills in the playoffs?
Yeah. I think
that'd be a good game.
It'll be in Buffalo, which is a little questionable.
And a little bit colder than Las Vegas.
Yeah. Especially in the dome.
A little bit.
But I still think it's not crazy to say that they could win that game. And then at that point, they're in the AFC Championship.
You're saying that's not crazy to say?
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen, but I don't think it's crazy to say that they could beat the Bills in the playoffs.
You're table jumping.
I didn't say they were. I just said I don't think they will, but I said they could.
That doesn't sound 20-0 to me.
It is 20-0. Trust. Big trust. Woo woo.
AFC West, unless you want to touch on some more things.
I don't really got much. I just think it'll be interesting to see how the division plays out, though. Yeah.
Like I said, I will not be...
I think the only for sure team in the division is the Chargers, though.
Yeah, I think
out of all those teams, the Chargers are almost a guaranteed lock for the playoffs.
They have to be. Like I said, like if they choke again this year, you got to look at coaching at that point. Have the pieces.
Yeah. Although, do you think J.C. Jackson is that good of a corner?
Yes.
People have been saying he's not as good as the money. People were saying he's kind of like a Trayvon Diggs. Just kind of hunts for picks.
Really?
That's what I was. I could be wrong, but that's what I was reading up on.
Yeah. Am I taking Jalen Ramsey over him? Yes, all day.
Yeah.
But to say he's a top 3 to 5 corner, I don't think that's crazy to say.
I don't think I can name 5 corners off the top of my head right now. But if you gave me time, I could definitely come up with 5. I could name Jalen Ramsey, Tre'Davious White, Darius Slay.
He's up and down.
I'd take Darius Slay over J.C. Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll take him. I take him for his name. Great name guy, Darius Slay. That grabs my attention.
There's more here. Hold on. Eli Apple.
All day.
Who's that dude? Denzel Ward. Who's the Steelers cornerback? Joe Hayden. Am I reaching with Joe Hayden?
20 years ago, no. Today, yes.
I was gonna say Minka, but Minka's a safety.
Yeah. Oh man.
Is it too early to say Patrick Sutton
Surtain?
or Surtain?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah. No, because I'm gonna hype him up. Nah, I mean, so you're taking J.C. Jackson or Denzel Ward over J.C. Jackson?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you're saying that pretty confident, like all day.
Yeah, all day. I feel like it's easier to beat J.C. Jackson than it is Denzel Ward. If you put me 1-on-1 against J.C. Jackson and 1-on-1 against Denzel Ward,
You?
yeah, me, me.
In the McCoy jersey.
In the McCoy, yo, I'm shifty with this on. I'm shifty. I'm telling you, you put me 1-on-1 with JC Jackson and 1-on-1 with Denzel Ward, I'm getting more separation against JC Jackson than I am Denzel Ward.
I think they're both locking your ass up, and then they're.
Well, that's but I got some big hands. I think I can go up and get. How tall is JC Jackson? Hold on.
I think they both lock you up and then Aqib to leave you and grab that Dollar General chain. Right off
JC
your neck.
Jackson is 6'1". We're like the same height, and I'm lanky. Like I can reach out there and snag one, throw me up one, bro. Oh yeah.
All right, Gbaby can out jump. Has a bigger vert than J.C. Jackson.
That's a fact. Xavier Howard or JC Jackson?
Oh, I forgot Xavier Howard even existed. That dude's tough. I'm probably taking Jalen Ramsey 1. That's not even close. And then Xavier Howard and Tre'Davious White. Flip them either way you want to.
And I'm taking Denzel Ward. There's 4.
Hey, J.C. Jackson 5. J.C. Jackson.
I'm taking Darius Slay over J.C. Jackson.
No. Yes. I think Denzel Ward's pushing it. I think Darius Slay is outrageous.
I don't think it's that outrageous. Jair Alexander.
Oh! How do we forget about Jair Alexander? That's insane.
Let's say I'm scrolling through the.
That makes me just rethink everything. Okay. Ooh.
So there's 4 right there. Because Jair Alexander is better than J.C. Jackson.
Yes. Okay,
There's 4 right there.
That makes me say Ramsey 1, Jair 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tre'Davious White 3. David Howard 3. Tre'Davious White 4. And you got Denzel Ward and Darius Slay, J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson's got to be 5. He's a top 5 corner. He's got to be. I don't care where you put him. He's got to be.
You're saying J.C. Jackson is really? You're saying J.C. Jackson is guaranteed top 5?
Yes, guaranteed.
Really?
Yes. He's got to be. I mean, J.C. Jackson, he's out here getting paid. He's making plays. Wasn't he undrafted?
That has nothing to do with how good of a.
That just means he's a dog. He's a grinder.
No.
Yes. That just means he's a purebred dog.
No.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going off that, like making plays and stuff, and Trayvon Diggs is better than J.C. Jackson. Just purely based on making plays.
Purely based, maybe, but if you flip that, Trayvon Diggs, he lets up like 20,000 yards a season.
He does get torched. I don't think J.C. Jackson's top 5. Top 10 easily. Top 5? No. I'm almost tempted to put a hell no on that.
Really?
Like a Charles Barkley guaranteed. I'm
hell no. Oh man, I think he is. I mean, Denzel Ward got paid a little bit ago too.
Deserves it because he's better than J.C. Jackson.
Wait, we went through the Chargers. Didn't even talk about Derwin James getting paid. We touched on it a tiny bit at the beginning.
Oh yeah, he did get paid.
We were just running through that division. What was it? I have it here. I think I have it here.
Highest paid safety, 47 million, 47.1,
42 guaranteed.
I feel like it's up to 47 though, isn't it?
I'm not exactly sure. It's a 4 mil or 4 year. Per year.
Where's it at? Where's it at? You sent it to me this morning.
Did. I sent you this.
4 year, 42 million. I guess it is only 42.
But
I don't know where I saw. Oh, here it was. I got 47 because in total it's 76.4 million.
yeah, that's
Yeah, so it's
Highest paid
76.4 over 4 years, 42 million guaranteed.
that makes him the highest paid safety in NFL history.
I think I can't back that. I can't agree with you on that. I think he deserves the money.
I think he does. I mean, I'm definitely not sitting here gonna bash.
Are there safeties that are better than him that maybe deserve more money? Yeah.
Derwin James or Minka?
Minka.
Really? You didn't even hesitate.
I like Derwin though, but Minka's played the last 2 years. Derwin James hasn't. I do like him though.
Who else is at safety?
That's what I'm trying to go through here right now. I feel like I know more cornerbacks than safeties. Tyrann Mathieu or Derwin James? I feel like that one's a toss-up.
Derwin James, definitely. I take him majority probably. He's probably
Jabril Peppers or Derwin James.
Okay. Jabril Peppers can play like 7 positions on the field. Derwin James has only played 1.
Brother, hold on. There's got to be more safeties we're missing. I don't want to forget somebody and then everybody be like, you forgot him.
I know.
Hold on.
Someone's probably sitting here listening, screaming a name that we're not saying.
Kyle Hamilton. Jesse Bates. We said that earlier, but we didn't say him now.
Bates. Job. Jesse Bates needs to get paid. He's pretty good.
Kevin Byard. Antoine Winfield Jr.
In like 5 years, maybe. In 5 years, maybe. Right now, no.
Justin Simmons. Come on. You have to say he's better. That's your team.
Ooh, Justin Simmons. That's a good one. I mean, I'm probably taking Derwin. I gotta take.
Oh my
Derwin.
days, dude, there are names we forgot. Buda Baker. Jamal Adams.
Fuck no. Jamal Adams. Dude, put that dude at linebacker, yo.
Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy Ward.
I might be a little biased here. Jimmy Chin.
Like I said, in like 5 years, maybe.
He's bro.
Tough.
Jeremy Chin is tough.
Good, yeah.
Micah Hyde.
Those have good safeties.
Justin Reed. Bro, we didn't even say Justin Reed joined the Chiefs.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
we suck at podcasts.
Yeah. Oh man, bear with us. Yeah, Justin Reed. Yeah.
I don't think he's better than Tyrann Mathieu though.
Hell no, but at kicking field goals, maybe. You see, he's out here just booting 60-yarders left and right. I mean, I guess we'll get to what is that, NFC North with the Bears.
Yeah,
we'll get to that at some point, but I am not high on the Bears.
Never. Oh my days, that division.
My god, it's gonna be another AFC South video. I'm not high on the Bears, and it showed because I think they had Justin Reed kicking field goals in that preseason game. I mean, they did not care. They probably didn't care because it was preseason, but I wouldn't care because I'm playing the Bears.
Yeah.
I mean,
so hold on. You think Derwin James is top 5 safety after all those names I just said?
top 5 lock.
Yeah. Top. Oh, you were about to say top 2 or top 3.
Top 3 lock.
No, I can't back top 3.
No.
Top 3.
Derwin James, Justin Simmons,
Minka. Buda.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Wait.
That's my top 3.
So you're saying Derwin James over Minka?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you're getting hate comments for that.
I guess we'll see.
I like Derwin James a lot.
So do I.
I think Minka's better.
Make an argument. You could slide Minka in there, and I wouldn't care. But
I feel like if you put Minka in the Chargers, he does good. I feel like if you put Derwin James in the Steelers, he doesn't do good.
I don't think I agree with you. I think the Steelers are.
I don't think Derwin James is that good in coverage.
I think the Steelers are more set up to flourish in their defense.
Really? They're already sending like 7 guys at a time. Derwin James is 8, so you're running man on man.
Put it on him.
I don't know. I feel like, I'm not saying he's going to do a bad job, but I feel like it'll kind of be, I don't think it'll be as good as Minka. Like I'm not saying Derwin James is going to do a bad job, but I think if you switch roles, Minka Fitzpatrick is still going to have a good year, where Derwin James isn't going to have as good of a year as you would think.
I have to disagree.
Really?
I think the Steelers defense, whatever system they run or whatever mentality they have, has worked for the past like 50 years. And I think if you put a Derwin James type player in that defense and switch him out with any other safety, like, he's gonna do good.
So
That's the same with any position.
So you think in a division where they play T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Tyler Boyd twice, that Minka Fitzpatrick has a good year?
I mean, he just got done facing Tyreek Hill and
no, because he was injured for 2 years. Jerry Jeudy.
Well, now he's about to face Jerry Jeudy,
Courtland
Sutton,
not Tim Patrick.
Yep.
Albert Ugalabuga.
I mean, Devontae Adams, he's gonna face him. Yeah.
Easy. Oh my, Derwin James is about to get cooked.
Yeah.
Nah, he'll actually cover Juju because I feel like Derwin James is in the slot a lot. Yeah, I'm not saying he's bad I'm not saying he's bad for the money. I think he's gonna be good for the money. I just
definitely
think
deserve the money.
I just think there's better options out there. Minka being one of them. I think Minka's the best safety in the league.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Minka a lot. I do. Top 5 safety lock, for sure. He started to make an argument when he talked top 3, though, I think. I'm not saying he's a lock to be left out of top 3. I'm saying, like, you can obviously make an argument that the top 3 is Derwin James, Justin Simmons, Tyrann Mathieu. Or you can make an argument that it's like 3, like maybe it's Justin Simmons.
Let me ask you this. If we do all secondary, corners and safeties, Derwin James, top 10?
No. Oh, top 10.
I think Minka breaks in top 10, including corners. I don't think Derwin James does.
Well, we said Justin Simmons. We said Tyrann Mathieu. We said Minka. That's 3. Ramsey, Jair,
Davis White.
You said Darius Slay.
JC, according to you, JC Jackson.
You gotta throw Derwin James in one of those 2. You know you do. You know you gotta throw Derwin James, because who else are you gonna throw in there? Again, we're probably missing a big name. But
bro, we just went through like
we just went through the thing.
Xavier Howard. You said Tre'Davious White.
Gotta put him at 10.
Denzel Ward. Marcus Peters.
Stop.
Marcus Peters.
Stop. It's done. No, Derwin James.
I'm taking. Whoa! In terms of secondary, I'm taking Denzel Ward over Derwin James.
I don't know.
I'm taking Denzel Ward. He locked up. He locked up the AFC champs last year. You see what he posts on his Instagram story?
Because Jamar Chase called him out.
Yeah, and then he posted that 100-yard pick six.
I know. that was fire. That was fire. I give it to him.
That alone
Might make me put him above Derwin James. I don't see Derwin James doing any of that. So
that's a fact. Well, it's because he hasn't played. I think that's all the secondary though. I think that's like top 10 secondary. I don't think we're missing anybody off the top of my head. That Marcus Peters, but I just said it to say it so people don't get mad at me.
We're still probably missing someone that we're gonna hear about it.
Like the Colts have a good defense, but I don't think they have any like standout secondary. Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. A couple years ago, yeah.
I don't think we're missing anybody. I'm confident saying we're not missing anybody. So I guess Derwin James is arguably top 10 secondary. I mean, with the contract they gave him, you would almost have to say yeah, but I think it's debatable. You're big on Jesse Bates.
I think it's good. I think he needs to get paid. I don't think he needs to get paid as much as Derwin James.
He's still a free agent?
They won't pay him, I don't think.
Oh, no, didn't they franchise him and they said he wouldn't play in his franchise?
He wants to get paid because it was Minka got paid.
Oh yeah.
And he wanted to get paid like Minka because he set the bar for safeties.
I think he should get paid a little under Minka. I don't think he should make as much as Minka.
No. Definitely not.
So after all that, Derwin James, barely a top 10 secondary player.
Yeah. How about that?
I was about to say I don't got anything else for the AFC West unless you want to add something.
I mean, if you want to hit on college football.
What happened? Oh, the NCAA 20.
NCAA.
What's it? 24.
23 or 24. Yeah. Ever since they stopped making the game, everyone's tags EA and Twitter. Twitter goes off. Please do not make, whatever you do not make the game like Madden.
I kind of wish EA didn't make it.
Oh, me too. Everybody says that. Yeah.
But I don't know who'd rather make it.
Whoever did the college football revamp should take control of that shit because that thing is fire. I see a bunch of YouTube videos on it. It's so fire. That's all, like, I feel, at least for me, that's all I would want. Keep the same graphics, keep everything, just update everything.
Oh, whoa. Graphics. Nah, you gotta update the graphics.
Okay. Graphics as in the way they move. Like, they're gonna, like, these players are gonna move like Madden players.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, graphics, yes, make it more clear, do whatever you gotta do. But
you're talking in terms of like
moves and like movements and stuff like that. But anyway, long story short, EA came out, said the game is built on a Madden engine. So that just kills.
That's stinky. And it's only on next gen, which sucks.
I got next gen.
I mean, I have next gen too. I'm not not poor.
Oh man, yeah.
But no, it does suck for people that like are either tight for money or they're saving their money. Because who wants to spend $600 on a new console when literally you bought the old Xbox One for like $300?
Then
imagine spending $600 and then you have to spend like $60, $70 on the game. So you're with tax and everything, you're spending over $700 just to play one game.
Dude, people are gonna be camping out for that game when it releases and shit. We camping out for it?
Fuck no. I'm buying that joint. Right, yeah. I'm buying that joint on console. I'm not buying no disc. I can't buy the disc. I don't have the Xbox X. I have the Xbox S.
So you are poor.
I would say I made a smarter investment with my money.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because I got mine on Christmas, so.
Yeah, see, so you didn't even buy yours.
I bought the disc. I bought some of the games. I bought all my games.
I bought an Xbox One Elite controller. That joint was like $120. See, I'm not poor.
I got the 2 controllers that come with it. And then I bought a red one.
Okay.
Controller.
Okay.
Those are my investments. And then I started a 2-way on MLB The Show. He's like a 87 overall. And then I stopped. That's about it. Oh my gosh. And then I had the NCAA 14 game.
Oh yeah,
I had that. Yeah,
I seen that on your story.
I would hop on there. I have the old Xbox 360. I'd hop on there every once in a while and play it a little bit. So I go to play it and I need batteries for the controller because it's Xbox 360. So I'm searching around for batteries. I'm moving around the console and it falls. The console falls on its side while the disc is spinning. Scratches the disc. I pull it out, look at it, scratched all the way around.
Yo, imagine being so poor you don't have rechargeable batteries.
I know. Well, I was like 10 when I got the Xbox 360. I don't know what that shit meant.
Yeah, but you're fucking 19 now.
Yeah, I play it like one. I play.
You're
like
19 with a full-time job. You're telling me you can't spend $20 on rechargeable batteries?
No, I guess not. Well, it cost me the game in the end. And then, yeah, so I mean, I take it out, rub it off a little bit, give it a little
a little spit shine.
Yeah, anything I thought would work. Do that, put it back in. This disc is unreadable.
You did the toothpaste trick, didn't you?
Yeah, I covered that thing in toothpaste, let it dry, wash it off with a warm rag, put white stick deodorant on it, rubbed it on there, let it dry, wash it off with a warm rag, got it out, dried it off, put it back in, unreadable disc. And that shit took me like 30 minutes, like probably like 45
You know,
30,
it sucks. I think if you were to like buy it like online or like eBay, I swear it's like $100.
300.
I was gonna say 300, but that seemed outrageous in my mind.
Because I saw it, I was like, well, this is not gonna work. I flushed the disc down the toilet.
Okay, nah, see, that's OD.
Reddit, something on Reddit said, flush it down the toilet.
Here you go. NCAA 14, Xbox 360, $70. But that's bids. Yeah, there's one here, $85.
Bid?
No. $85 or best offer.
See, because I went on there and I was like, okay, I'll just buy another one. I go on Amazon, they're like $300. I was like, fuck.
You gotta go on eBay. Although you can get scammed on eBay. I was about to say, I don't buy on eBay. I don't trust eBay. I'm too bougie for that.
We're Amazon. We're Amazon podcast.
Yeah. I got some frames coming in from Amazon. Get some more decor up in my room. It's gonna look tough. Although, funnily enough, I don't think I have any NFL artwork coming in. Let's say MLB. Oh, I do have one. Hold on, let me put this on the camera. I do have one NFL piece. OJ Simpson. The juice is loose.
Come on with it.
For those that aren't watching and are just listening, it's a picture of the OJ Howard police chase, and at the bottom it says the juice is loose. Free my man. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Well, I mean, he's free now. He was found not guilty, right?
Yeah, and he says he doesn't like going to LA because he might run into the guy who did it. He said he won't go to LA. That's why.
What is he talking about? He definitely wakes up and sees that man every morning in the mirror.
He brushes his teeth with that guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out OJ Simpson.
Let's get him on here.
Let's bring OJ Simpson into my bedroom. Let's get him in person in my bedroom.
We'll have him.
We'll make sure he brings the gloves so he can test, make sure it doesn't fit.
We'll put him on a Zoom somewhere far away, probably in LA.
I want him close.
You want him right here?
I want to be shoulder to shoulder with them. I want to know what it feels like sitting next to someone that's been convicted or accused of murder, not convicted. Why?
We got enough room for him.
I was gonna say if we scoot over a little bit, I mean,
how big is he? How tall is he? You think? NFL running back.
I mean, he's probably listed at like 6'2", but Let me see here. O.J. Simpson is 75. God damn. Born in 1947.
Ooh.
Oh my days.
That dude a cane and a walker.
He's 6'1". He's like my height, maybe a little shorter than me. And he's older, so he's probably like bent over a little bit. Knees are kind of a little wobbly. So he's probably like honestly like 5'10".
What's a weight on him?
Well, now that I saw he's 75, I'm not worried about him sitting next to me. He tries to do anything fancy, I'll give him a 1-2 combo. Give him the Sugar Sean O'Malley treatment. O.J. Simpson is 212. Listed 212.
So, yeah, that's what
but old
like
age, he doesn't eat that much. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's probably, if I had to guess, I'd say he's probably down to like the 190s.
One way to find out. I gotta say his big ass right here.
O.J. Simpson, if you're out there listening, come on the pod. We'd love to have you.
Love to have you. Love to ask you a couple questions. Quick little interview. 10 minutes of your time.
Well, it'd be a little more because you'd have to... Bro, just imagine O.J. Simpson.
Who's got connections?
Buffalo Bills legend.
Yeah. L.A. legend. Shout out L.A.
Shout out LA. You see LA made speaking of LA, this is completely we're going off topic here. You see LA made August 15th Nipsey Hussle Day?
Did not.
Because that's his birthday.
Really?
And they gave him a Hollywood star on his birthday.
Really?
Yeah, Russell Westbrook was there. And he was wearing like some, well, you know Russell Westbrook's fashion. He was wearing like some
sus fashion. Right?
Yeah, I don't
zesty
know.
fashion.
I mean, the pants did look kind of cool, but they were like black and white stripes.
Okay.
And Isaiah Thomas was there.
I did not see that.
Anyway, shout out LA.
Yeah.
We'll be out there one day, for sure. Podcast out in LA.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the AFC West.
Yeah, that's about it.
And O.J. Simpson.
Little bit of updates here and there.
A little bit of updates, a little bit of Amazon, eBay. A little bit of NCAA 14.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
But yeah, we're versatile. We do it all.
Oh yeah. Do it all podcast.
Yeah,
Hunt too. Shout out Feathers and Furs.
Come on. Yeah, shout out Feathers and Furs. Yo, send me a hat.
Oh yeah, get this man a hat. Yo, I know they're listening. Get this man a hat.
Yeah, give me a hat.
Don't ask Braden for a hat because he'll jick you.
He's going to ask for like $50. Money got me though.
Anyone else got you. Braden will get you too.
Ben will give me. Bro, I asked Ben. Yo, Ben, give me a hat. That's all I had to say.
Ben checked out 30 minutes in.
He probably didn't even make it that far.
Well, okay, let's not even say anything to him. And when we release this and if he doesn't say anything about it,
he's fake.
We'll know.
He's fraud.
We'll know.
I was about to say, that's the podcast. I ain't got, other than Feathers and Furs, give me a hat. That's the AFC.
We'll know for all them boys then.
Yeah. That's the AFC West. Donzo. Doses. Come on.